There was a Dawn Radio and Chin Up is the name, oh, and now they're back with a brand new show and Morning Daily is its name, oh. Morning Daily, oh, Morning Daily, oh, Morning Daily, oh, and now they're Mingletainment.
And now they're Mingletainment.
Moto Chisha. I identify as black.
My name is Spongile Tipiri. I identify as black.
Rumbanin Ndlovu, the best word I can use is caramel.
Lorenzo Claxton, it's mixed ethnicity.
My name's Natasha, both colored and black.
Definitely.
And I felt really bad.
I'm unpredictable, like a wild card.
Fear me a little.
People thought I was a terrorist.
If you die, you die.
Typically a white person's world, right? It's a white person's sport.
So you've got a whole lot of white people and you're not expected to be there.
I was the only black person on the flight anyways.
She says, you could even bring your maid so that she can take care of the kids. And this is in reference to me.
It's nothing new. Racism is a part of the world.
Other races and mostly my own.
Be proud of it and
that really ticks me off as well, so.
You're afraid of me for some whatever reason.
I was going to say no.
fear, ultimately.
Assumptions made of what I can and can't do.
Okay, and I was like around 16, where it just hit me again in the face that, this is where you are. This is what you're seen as.
Why are you not in the other line? So
People that looked like me, just a few shades darker.
that in itself is discrimination, you know?
Would you date outside of your race?
I already did. Numerous times. And it worked in very interesting ways, but there were too many things that I really didn't like about it, and it was the perception. You know, I was seen often too many times as the moocher. Like, this is the guy that is leeching off this white woman, you know, and yet that wasn't really the case. One time we drove to some place in Mukoshi to meet her friends, and we showed up there in my car, and the friends came out and said, "Oh, very nice car," you know, the girl. The girl was like, "This is not my car, it is his car," but they were inclined to think that that's her car, and I was just driving it. Some lady at Pick and Pay approached me and said, "Could you please speak to Madame here? I'd like a 10 kwacha." I'm like, why are you not asking that 10 kwacha from me? Why do I have to speak to her? You know, so I really didn't like that, and it kind of, you know, made me sort of realize the difference between that in both worlds you will face those kind of struggles, and those are not the kind of struggles that I'm willing to deal with in a relationship, because already a relationship is difficult to handle. So on top of that, you know, you add that. It's just too much pressure. You are angry for no reason.
Currently, yes. Previously, it wasn't always so. Growing up, I had preferences, you could say. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, those comments I would hear growing up, you know, you bring this person home, you don't bring this person home, kind of shaped how I thought. So I'd always look to date what would be acceptable in my family. But currently, I'm changing the way I think. I'm open, you know, people are people, they're different, they are who they are, and you need to see beyond what's on the surface. So, yeah, definitely thinking much more different now.
If I was still dating, I would. Married for 2 years now. But before then, this has been my history. When I was roughly in the 6-7 age range, my preference was white. After that, it was Korean. After that, it was Latinos. And after that, I started to see people from Barbados and that area, and not everyone was like black. And that was the preference. And then at some point, I had a thing for coloreds. And I think because of that experience and because of those different preferences at different stages of life, I started to not discriminate, where as long as we can gel on a mental level, if we can talk, if we can be friends, I think for me that's the most important thing. So yes, I would definitely date out of my race. if I was still in the market?
Now I would, yes. So I've come full circle. Before it was, I just want black, all black children, black house. And then as I grew up, I fell in love with the extremities of things. So I wanted white guys and dark-skinned black guys. And then it came to a point when I came back to Zambia where I just grew a strong aversion to white people in general. And I think it was more so the ignorance of the privilege that they walk in that angered me more than them being white. And so I just thought, I don't, like you said, you're just angry all the time unnecessarily, and a relationship is work. So I just thought, I don't need that. Let's start on some kind of foundation that we can gel on, you know? But now more so that I've been able to identify that it's not necessarily the race, it's more so how well the person has chosen to educate themselves about their privilege and then move from there and is able to have those conversations, that I'm now more so like, I'm open, I'm available. I'm actually, this is advertisement, I'm available to all races. Thanks.
Well, I already have. I've dated black girls, I've dated coloreds, I've dated... My girlfriend's watching this right now, so... no, I'm in a relationship with a beautiful colored girl right now. But dating for me and ethnicity, it doesn't necessarily go hand in hand, because I think very deeply about dating, and I take it very, very seriously, because it's... I love the way that you tackled it as well. You're looking for a friend to spend the rest of your life with. You're looking for someone to die with, right? You want someone that's going to bring the absolute best out of you. Well, rather, you want to find someone that you can bring the best out of them and not immediately expect the exact kind of reciprocation, because it's not love if you're expecting that kind of reciprocation from someone, right? And you know, the family is a very important institution to me. I think that that's where a lot of love stems from in society. And if you're going to look at somebody because of the melanin in their skin and not because you're able to get along with them so well and have these heart-to-hearts and really see deep into their souls and then feel that you've got that kind of chemistry, and then you're going to let skin color block you off from that kind of happiness, then that's a lot of pain and a lot of sadness that you really have to heal, because you're doing yourself a huge disservice.
Here's an Asian woman.
She speaks Nyanja better than anyone I've ever met.
They're okay.
Don't date this person.
Okay, let's check their credentials.
She's pretty Asian looking like I am, right?
I think we just existed, and through that.
How does that work out?
Deal with it.
Then regardless of what they look like, they can be green for like hair.
Speaking the same language and they'll love it for it.
And through our lives, follow suit.
Something that I'm able to extend to other people.
And it's knowledge that you should feel free to take back home.
But it's there.
As long as it's a good man, that's it.
It speaks of what kind of people they were.
Played a huge role in who I am today.
To just love everyone and love openly and honestly.
So I said, nah, don't worry, you're white.
Over the moon, she was celebrating.
He had a lot of white friends.
Me bringing someone home.
When you're with a white person, you've made it.
Them and us.
But it wasn't, just...
It's not every influence that we're supposed to get from our parents.
There was a duo on radio, and Chin Up is their name, oh, and now they're back with a brand new show, and Morning Daily is its name, oh. Morning Daily, oh, Morning Daily, oh, Morning Daily, oh, and now they're Mingletainment.
And now they're Mingatainment.